Well, hello, Cancer. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is your December 2019 past, present, future reading. I'm being guided to the Oracle of Visions deck by Ciro Marsetti, and I'm just going to do a 3-card spread. The first card will represent the past, meaning the last week to the last couple months. The present card will represent December 2019, and the future card will represent going into 2020. Ooh. All right, so right off the bat, we have a Cancer who is wanting to see a situation from only her perspective. This is a little bit about arrogance. So it could be that this Cancer in November or even prior to that in the past imagined something to be more than what it was. And now in December 2019, you've got number 23. Time to contemplate the wonderful blessings in your life, to find balance, to reconnect with nature, work out, do yoga, write, draw, or paint. Ground yourself and find balance once again, and give thanks to the blessings of the life that surrounds you, for that is the life that is meant to be for you at this time. Wow. Okay, so Cancer, in the beginning of 2020, you have created something wonderful. Well, this card means a couple things, and we'll clarify. Sometimes it's about locking up the lesson of what had transpired because of arrogance. This could be about proving yourself to yourself or another that you have surpassed something and are ready to prove yourself, again, to yourself or someone else about who you are now, that you have evolved in some way. Yes, number 31. So spending time with spirit, contemplating the future, working on something, and then recognizing that you now have an opportunity to share your gifts, your blessings. So on the bottom of the deck, we have number 48. We have a Cancer who I think was always in a very content and stable situation, and they were trying to manifest connections, opportunities, but they needed to learn about some form of unhealthy energy that sometimes we repeat in ourselves or that someone around us had. So I believe that November was a lot about, and what this card means about is I learned and now I know that as I've taken time to think about the purity of my decisions, that the correct decisions will help for me to give birth to something beautiful and positive. Yeah, we had a Cancer who was hoping by sheer luck that a temptation would evolve. But at some point, Spirit's advice is to, with the letter, send it out and to say goodbye. Why? Because there are new journeys waiting for you to experience. Interesting. So for clarity, I'm going to bring in the Rider-Waite deck and again do a 3-card spread. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Cancer energy I'm reading for. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, with clearly defined messages and clarification of this current spread. Yeah, look at that. So we have a Cancer who acknowledged their truth, that they only wanted to see things from their way, right? They wanted what they wanted and they didn't want to believe anything else. And now the truth showed up in November, I'm feeling, for a lot of Cancers. So the truth is, when we recognize, I'm going to cut away from that which isn't healthy, and I'm going to instead move into the path of victory. For I now know my truth when it comes to Ego for some. I want this person because they have money or because they're good looking or because this, that, or the other, and not so much about the deep memories you've built together. Yeah. So the advice in December 2019, Cancer, is to ground yourself. Again, get out in nature, go for walks, work on a hobby, gift, talent, or skill. Put your passionate energy into what it is that grounds you. Like my son, he does tattoos. So, in the beginning of 2020, we have the key to proving yourself because of what you have learned in the past, because of the truths that you have acknowledged, because of the purity you now understand. You know you have the magician energies, that you've earned all 4 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and can now share your gift. Everybody is born with a gift or a talent, no matter how different it is. It is our purpose during this journey to figure that out. And you guys now have the ability with the major arcana, the magician, to give birth to new wishes as you cut away from what was, as you heal and ground yourself and put your passionate energy into what does this key represent to you? What box are you going to open next? What idea are you now going to create for your future? So for clarification in a 3-card spread, we have confusion. Is this an offer of love? Is it an empty offer of love? Should I trust this offer? I'm trying to set goals and meet goals, but I'm not appreciating the wonderful things I already have in my life, which is leaving me feeling clouded and backed into a corner, almost in a defensive energy, but for really no reason. There's like inner confusion here with this in December. So the advice is to put your energy into a hobby, gift, talent, skill, career, idea. Give yourself a pat on the back for whatever it is you've been working on, Cancer. And really listen to your intuition as to how you're going to turn this wheel of fortune in your favor. So we do have 2 major arcanas here in December. You're going to have the ability, Aries, too, with the Emperor energies. Aries. That is the Aries energy. Okay. I'm getting a whole bunch of information. Okay. So this is about a karmic decision. Needing to be clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused when it comes to a passionate connection, and ground yourself for this karmic decision. Will help, of course. Good decisions will turn the wheel of fortune into your favor, and bad decisions will do the opposite. Ooh, so we may have someone here trying to decide between a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and or you're hoping that this person who comes off very intensely, decisively, and sharply will open their heart. Now we have communication here, passionate communication, maybe even an offer for some when it comes to what you're working on. That's really what I feel here most, is that if you can, and you know what this is, when it comes to what you're working on, you're going to have the strength of the King of Wands to set goals and meet goals and turn your life into a well-oiled machine until finally you receive communication about an offer of money. That is what you can manifest at this time. So for some, it is time to lay down a passionate connection, again, maybe with someone who has Gemini in their chart, and to heal. For others, we have fire here and the Sagittarius energy. I feel like this is more about laying down a path that went on for a period of time and ground yourself. Yes. Because someone here is going to find great financial independence and are going to become more strong when it comes to expressing their truth. You are not stuck or trapped. It is time to get to the truth of where you are now and what victory means to you. Yeah, because as a particular Cancer walks away from an emotional connection, circumstance, situation, new wishes are evolving. So what is it that you have the key to success to? What is it that you are good at? What is it that you want to manifest with the Magician energies? For Spirit's going to help you to make your wish come true. Wow. So in the beginning of 2020, some form of communication comes in rather quickly that puts this Cancer in the energy of, oh my gosh, I need to think about this for a minute. You are in your element, Cancer. In the beginning of the year, you have the ability to really think about which path leads you towards success. Get the clarity you need. Continue to use your imagination when it comes to whatever this is, and know that I see a few things. There may be some Cancers that are dealing with someone who has Taurus in their chart. And if that's the case, as you ground yourself and work on yourself and your goals and intentions, they could come towards you with a little bit of communication. But really don't get lost in the energies of fantasy and illusion. Continue to focus on what you're creating for the next chapter of your life in the beginning of 2020, because Spirit wants to offer you a light at the end of the tunnel. Contentment, fulfillment, and joy. I feel like not only in the area of money and success or creativity or career, but also in connection with, money looks fantastic. You can manifest success. You can step into the King of Wands position of leadership through some form of communication regarding a money offer. That could be what this light at the end of the tunnel is about. For others of you, you may be questioning some communication with someone who has Taurus in their chart. But I think in the end, things are going to work out for whoever that was. But this Gemini, is this a connection that's built on groundedness and truth? Or is, what is this purity about? Remember, the Ace of Swords is two different sides, double-edged. What needs to be cut away from, and what is it you are creating that involves purity? Ground yourself. Work on what you want to manifest that is in the highest, best good of all. And wonderful blessings are going to come your way. A money offer for sure. I want to clarify. What is all this good stuff in the beginning of 2020 for this Cancer, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels? This is the Osha Zen Tarot. Please clarify. Yeah, because somebody here with the Five of Pentacles energies, they're not stepping into their gift, your uniqueness, what you were sent here to do. But Spirit's guiding you to connect out and share what you want to create with the world. For that's when the Wheel of Fortune is going to start to turn in your favor. Take a risk and communicate. Definitely take a leap of faith, for there will be celebration. While at the same time, you can let go of sorrow. Again, involving someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. For these new things that are going to happen for you through what you put your time and effort into is going to turn out beautifully. And there's going to be a reason to celebrate. And at the same time, you're going to recognize a spiritual transformation, how you left that behind and how the wheels started turning in your favor through your ability to not lock yourself out of your own journey, to not get lost in the path of another, but to instead honor your truth when it comes to energies of arrogance, ego, all right, Cancers. So I'm really being guided to find a little more clarity by bringing in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck Now this deck brings a lot more guidance in the area of love and romance. I do feel for some you need to cut away from a situation, ground yourself, and manifest something new. Yes, there was a complicated situation. See, arrogance, wanting to see a situation a certain way in November or in the past, and now recognizing your truth. And as you're grounding yourself, putting your passionate energy into something that really grounds you, that you enjoy doing, of course, when you turn away, then a message comes in. So the message that's coming in could be from someone who's manipulative with the magician energies, pardon me. So Spirit's saying you have the key to success to figuring out what's in that box. Got it. For the fragment energies, something is being hidden. Especially if you've been feeling locked out of someone else's path. If that's the case, Spirit's saying this Cancer is going to be coming out, if you haven't already, of some form of denial. That no matter how badly you want to go into this doorway, that doorway is blocked by a cement wall in order to protect you. Instead, recognize your purpose, why you are here, what you were meant to be remembered for, and devote your loyalty to that, to yourself. For your focus is eventually going to bring success. Just like I said, and then they'll be cutting away from, and then I just saw Earth sign again, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn for some. All right, so for a lot of people, it's time to start the chapter of 2020 with creative ideas, doing things we really like to do, doing things in a state of purity, honoring our truth. Honoring your truth, Cancer. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to help you to manifest whatever you so wish because you have recognized the truth in a situation and grounded yourself. And now you can work on whatever you've been working on, whatever you put your energy into that's positive and exciting. It's going to bring communication. Yep. So this is connecting with oneself, really looking at a situation, honoring the truth, recognizing I need to ground myself, who I am, what I went through, and I need to put my passionate energy into that child within. What was it that you liked to do as a child? What is it you'd always wanted to learn about? What is it that you are good at? Because you can manifest that now. Spirit's saying follow your own rhythm. For as you figure out what it is you enjoy doing day to day, if you are single, you will naturally start to give off a very bright and beautiful aura, which is the energy of the power of attraction. But right now, every journey starts with a new beginning. All right. It is time for a new beginning and the manifestation of a journey towards victory in your own life, most importantly. And then, of course, as you're giving off this bright, beautiful aura, you're going to draw others towards you. But leave things in the playful energy, and remain grounded. Let people know you got something to work on, especially if something is not pure, if something is based on ego in yourself or another. So, should these messages resonate and you have a specific question or concern about your own path, your own journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below. I am still offering the Christmas special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you so much to those of you whom are giving these readings to others for gifts. That's been really fun, super fun. Thank you so much to those of you whom have liked, shared, and subscribed. Thank you most importantly to those of you whom have donated to keep this channel up and running. Take care and God bless.